One of Sumac Microfinance Bank's most important mandates as a banking institution is to empower businesses in order to improve the livelihoods of communities living in various parts of the country. Education sits at the apex of Sumac's strongest areas of focus and has been so for years since the bank's inception 20 years ago. In order to enhance the quality of education in Kenya, Sumac has not only provided for a specific loan for education, but has also supported entrepreneurs seeking to put up educational facilities and projects through short and long-term financing. Our team paid a visit to Athens Junior Academy, which is a school located in Kimbo, along Thika Road, in order to discover firsthand what Sumac's efforts in the sector have contributed to. The proprietor of the school, Lucy Kavindah, was more than delighted to share her story.
Yeah, so Athens Junior Academy started in 2017. Actually, that is when I purchased the first plot here. And, where did the idea come from? Let me say I'm a teacher. I'm a teacher by training. So you can imagine teaching is in me. However, during my normal duties, then I was living at Kahawa, Wendani. I found that parents there had a lot of challenges with where to leave their young children. So I started a daycare there. So I operated this daycare for about 1 year. Then I discovered that the bigger children had a problem of where to transit. You know, I was doing daycare plus a little teaching. So the parents were kind of asking, when do I take my child after this? You know, that is how my idea of school came along. Yeah. So what happened is that this daycare was very nice, very beautiful. I'd made it very beautiful. I decided to get some money, let me sell off the daycare. So what happened is that I put the daycare on Gigi and I got 2 buyers. One of the buyers was a Mzungu who gave me some good money. So I added a little of that money. I came here to this area and I purchased the very first plot. A small space really, and that is where we put our first structure.
With the commencement of the school, and with the first structure in place, Lucy was set for a great time ahead as a school owner. But nothing had prepared her for the immediate challenge she was just about to encounter.
My initial interest was just a primary school, just a normal school. And honestly, I thought I would take off very quickly. Let me tell you, I was shocked. For a whole term, I had 1 child. I still recall that little boy. So I had 2 teachers myself and 1 child. So we used to play with this child for a whole 1 term. I really respect the parents of this child for entrusting him with us. So, so we started with 1 child. The next term, we got 7 other children. So the next time we had 8 children. The next time we moved on to 25 children. The rest is history. I can say right now we have a fair population.
As she discovered, albeit in good time, she needed financial muscle as well, and hence the need to engage a banking institution that was going to help her to build a sustainable project that would last many years to come.
So what happened is that actually after we got to 25 children, the numbers increased very quickly, especially the upper level classes. So you see we started with baby up to grade 3. So the numbers increased pretty quickly, and so we found that the initial structures were not enough. And the plot was very small. So you see, to expand a school, you need space. So that is how we started looking for, resources to purchase the next plot. And Somewhere in the process, I was talking to a friend of mine who I was working with, and she mentioned some people known as Sumac to me. So actually I knew Sumac through a friend who had benefited from you people. So she referred me to Sumac, gave me the number of the manager, Avika. He was called Joseph, I remember, he's still there anyway. And that is how my journey with Sumac started. Now, one thing that surprised me about Sumac, because previously and also talked to some people, is their conditionalities. What I found is that they were very friendly. They were very interested in what I was doing. I think actually they became my friend more than just my business partners. They also became my friend. They were very accessible, I must say. And I recall they told me, let's come assess your place. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, and they came over. And what I liked is that with the initial facility, they didn't even require much collateral. Actually, they just went for what I had in the house. You know, the normal household items, fridge, a cooker. That surprised me because it's not usual. Most lenders will ask for things like logbook. Sumac got me by surprise. They just trusted me. I said, this is just trust or what? They just took my normal household items as collateral for the initial, facility.
With an initial facility of 200,000 Kenya shillings to get her started, Sumac had offered her the opportunity to begin building a strong brand right away.
Now that facility, as you can imagine, isn't enough to put up much structures. But what I did with that facility is that I had first floor structures which were incomplete. They were not tiled, they were not well divided. So with that facility, I tiled those upper level classes. So I was able to take some children upstairs. The progress has been pretty good. May I say even stress-free, in the sense that after this initial facility, I again went and acquired another facility, still using the normal same household items. And I moved on to a third one, still using the normal household items because those facilities were not very big. I think the highest was 250. Yeah, so after that, that is when now I decided I have grown enough, but let me grow further now. So I talked to Sumac, and this time they agreed to give me a big facility using now land. So what happened this time is that using titles, I was able to get a further facility, which also allowed me to get another plot. Now let me tell you, without this facility, this school would have gone nowhere. Because one thing about parents is that they want to see that a school is growing and a school has a future. How do parents see that a school has a future? Number one, they are assured that their child will move to the next grade next year because they can see the facilities are coming up. And I can say actually with the facilities I put up, parents kept telling me, hey, you are really growing, you are really growing. Because I even recall it's with this facility I put up this wall. This wall was Mapati. This place you see was a farm of maize. I recall one parent coming and telling me, hey, madam, this is real transformation. So without this facility, the school would have stagnated. I would have actually lost a lot of children. So it has helped me to build confidence with the parents And of course, it has helped me to give space to my children. They have some play area right now. They have more classrooms. You can see I've expanded that washroom.
Since then, the relationship between Lucy and Sumac has only blossomed, and she has very good reasons as to why it has become admirable. But equally, she is looking forward to an expansion agenda for the school, for which she believes Sumac will be her financial partner all the way.
Going forward, first of all, this relationship, let me tell you, I've really guarded it. If you talk to Joseph, the manager at Thika, he will tell you I hardly fail to pick his call under any circumstance. And if I don't pick, then I'll get back to him. That's how the relationship is. I want to guard it. If I have a challenge, I call him. He helps me resolve the issue. Now, into the future, what I actually want to do is to acquire a different area and put up a different school, called Athens, of course. So I'm looking at using Sumac to have a group of schools moving forward. I know it will happen. It is going to happen.
Lucy only has great memories of her relationship with Sumac. Her hope equally is that the relationship will remain for a very long time. She has truly been impressed by the team at the Sumac Thika branch, with the support from Sumac's head office as well.
First of all, their customer service is very professional. I recall there's a time I had a little challenge with my repayments. I expected a lot of calls left, right, and center. I can tell you it's only the manager at Thika who called me. And I was telling him, I thought Nairobi would be calling me left, right, and center. And he told me, no, I'm here. I'm the one to deal with you. And even when they called me, I mean, the call is so courteous. So courteous, you don't know what to do. I must say, Sumac is very professional. Honestly, that is my very honest opinion of Sumac. When I walk to their branch in Thika, I mean, they are all smiling. It's like they have known me forever. And my queue, even people I've never known, it's like they have known me forever. That strikes me that these are very professional people. You can see the journey is not short. I've been with you for quite a while. If I wasn't satisfied, I would have walked away a long time. And I've had those opportunities to walk away because I've come to a level where my loan has come to an end. You see, I would have walked away. I can say the level of professionalism at Sumac is very high.
It is not only Sumac that has had a positive impact in her school ecosystem at Athens Junior Academy. Lucy extends a great hand of gratitude to parents who entrusted her with their children throughout the years.
Athens has grown very fast. That tells us that parents have a lot of confidence in us. I get very positive remarks on the improvement on the children from the parents. Me as a director, I'm very professional, and I try to. I'm not blowing my own trumpet. How do I engage that? I've had the same head teacher since I started the school. Number two, as much as possible, I make sure teachers don't go away for no good reason. You know, unless a teacher is maybe going to school or they find greener pastures, which is okay. So I make sure teachers stay for long so that there is stability in the child in learning. So I know that Athens, we are also doing well in the sense that if you look at the upper classes, you will find many of those children have brothers and sisters in the lower classes. That tells me that parents have a lot of confidence in us. What happens here is that we do, of course, motivate our teachers. Importantly, we ensure that we follow up the treatment of children. Actually, I can tell you that I even monitor what is happening from my phone because every class has a camera, not to micromanage teachers, but to know where teachers need support, whether it's further training, whether it's further discussion, and also to know that when the child has an issue and a parent comes, we are able to review what happened from the camera, and that way we are able to get better and to do things better. We actually are looking at growing this brand. We've been here for quite a while. We now want to take our brand further from this rural area. Our brand is very well known around here and very guarded. Actually, we make sure we also participate in community activities around here. So we want to grow Athens as a brand. We are looking at taking the brand to a rural area, probably in not very far future. And hopefully, we hope to have another school out of Kiambu very soon. We want to grow another Athens in another county. The way I see children today, they are more informed than children of previous generation. They will question the teachers, they will question the system, and therefore, as educators, we need to be very careful. Because at this age, this young age of children, we can make or break them if we do not get the attitude of listening to what they are putting to us, listening to their needs. At Athens, I can say we've been very careful in the way we treat children. We do not want a situation where children emotionally, psychologically are destabilized. That is one key item we focus on as a school, and I expect every school should be focusing on that. Building, not breaking the children, maybe by putting them down, because this is the only way we will grow better, more informed citizens in the future.
With such an optimistic picture she painted, one would be forgiven to think it has all been rosy. Could there be pitfalls and challenges she has had to tackle along the way?
So something I've learned through my journey, we get into many challenges as schools. However, I have found that one of the easiest ways to resolve some of our challenges, especially the non-financial ones, is to partner with other schools in a way that you could consult in case you need help. I can give you an example. We don't have a school bus. So what happened the other day is that I had a trip, the vehicle I had suddenly broke down. I was actually stuck here with the Scouts children. And luckily, due to some school I normally partner with, in as far as resource sharing is concerned, they just have filled their bus from nowhere. I can also say I have had a challenge where I didn't have a certain facility for my children. Again, there's a school down here who are very happy to accommodate my children so as to access that facility at their school. So networking with the schools in the neighborhood is very important in helping our children to access some of these resources that we do not have. Because we will never have everything. When we started the school, we were not known. But since I started my journey with Sumac, that has generally been resolved. So when I need a resource, I just call them and we find a solution. Of course, private schools, another challenge we have is retaining teachers. Because, you know, we must, if you need to retain teachers, number one, pay them 12 months a year. That was a challenge initially, but I can say today I've been able to overcome that. I pay my teachers throughout the year.
Athens Junior Academy offers the government-initiated comprehensive CBC, competency-based curriculum learning program that enhances critical thinking, creativity, and practical skills among students. To give us a glimpse into how the school has been able to integrate CBC for learners, the school principal, who has been with Athens Junior Academy since inception, was more than glad to share her thoughts as well.
Most of our children are referred by the parents who came here first, because I get so many refers from other parents So I can say it's through the parents who came here first, and they really appreciate our work. We are from playing group to grade 6. Like in playing group we have 17. In PP1 we have like 35. PP2 the same, we have like 35. In grade 1 we have like 30. In grade 2 we have like 37. In grade in grade 2 we have like 40. In grade 3 we have like 37. In grade 4 we have like 20. In grade 5 we have like 20 also, and in grade 6 that's the least they are around 10. CBC came, and I have to say that it was challenging at first. I can't lie about it, because it was involving the parents also, and you know nowadays the parents are very busy, but so far so good. When CBC was introduced, actually it was not that easy for us teachers and also the parents, because this CBC involves a lot, both teachers and both teachers and parents. Yes. So after attending a number of trainings, we were able to put it into practice, and so far so good. It has we have seen a positive impact to both teachers and our children. Lastly, I would like to say that I would like to thank God for this far. It has been really challenging. And also, I would like to take this opportunity to thank our parents, because those are our clients, and we really appreciate them, because we cannot do without them.
Among the Sumac team members who had travelled from Thika branch to take stock of Athens Junior Academy's progress was branch manager Joseph Ndungu. Joseph has journeyed with Lucy Kavindah since the client visited the bank when the school only had one pupil. He's delighted indeed when he is informed the school now boasts of over 230 pupils.
This is a customer that we met after we opened our branch around the year 2020. She was introduced to us by another customer we had served well, and we have been able to move the journey with her from then, where we had financed her an unsecured facility. She was doing a project, building one of the classrooms. We did that in 2020. In 2021, she came back again. She had another project where she was doing the wall. So we were able to empower the business, give her the money. She was able to do the wall in 2021. In 2022, again, we gave her another loan, again of 300,000, an unsecured facility. And here we are. Right now, she has a big facility of 2.5 million, and she can say that the business has been transformed. We are so super proud of Athens Junior Academy having grown, and we can see the growth in terms of even the number of children they have. Of course, the number of classes, once they are increased, they come with more kids, and they have been trusted by the community around, and we are super proud as Sumac Microfinance Bank to have been part of that journey with Athens Junior Academy. We do try to have a good customer relationship with all our clients. Athens is one of them. She can attest to it. We handle her well. When you walk into Sumac, you get some good stuff. We have some good customer service. Of course, we listen to our customers. We tailor-make the products based on their need. We are very careful not to overfund or underfund a customer based on the need at that particular time. And that also goes a long way in ensuring that even the payments, when they start paying, it is also in line with the kind of business they do. And we are able to get that relationship management done well when we do that to our customers. Number two, we also try as much as possible to be transparent to our customers. We are not the kind of people who will come and try to have some, customers call them hidden charges. We try as much as possible to disclose all the information before the customer takes any facility with us. Number three, we do our work well, and we are very passionate about what we do. The team we have, even at our branch in Thika, is very vibrant. They listen to the customers, they give good customer service. And we also have very good turnaround time when it comes to our loans. We ensure that the customers' projects are done on time. That is also something that gives us a niche when it comes to our engagements with our customers. So we try as much as possible to ensure that our customers are happy, and they are happy with our services and happy with our products. Of course, with a lot of professionalism. The first thing we try to do, we have a strategic principle where we say prompt service, our key priority. Our customers can attest that once they apply or once they need any service from us, we do it promptly so as to serve the project as and when the money is needed. Other than now having to fund a customer several days later, several weeks later, most of the time you find you are able to destroy even the relationship when the customers start defaulting, because even the funds are diverted when you do not give them the money on time. Number two, the relationship management part. Even after we fund, you know, the relationship starts after funding the customers. What do? We walk the journey with the customers. We come back to the ground, we look at the projects we funded, we listen to the customers, our doors are always open. I think that one brings us very close to our customers, unlike situations where you find it is like a hit and run kind of a situation where you find a customer, you only listen to that customer again, either when they default or when they come again for another facility. So I think that one is unique to Sumac, serving our customers promptly and also maintaining good relationships with them. What I would say, I would welcome all people around Thika, especially all areas, Mangu, the areas of Kenol, the areas of Roiro, the areas of Juja. Everyone who has a business, if you have a hardware, you do farming, you have some poultry farming, you have some dairy farming, you run a retail shop, you run a school, you are a landlord, all the people around Thika, we welcome you, and we promise you we have a very vibrant team that will serve you with a lot of passion, with a lot of purpose, and ensure that your needs are met and on time.